let's talk about the brain for a little bit. Quick tips from the teacher here. I love psychology and the study of learning and the study of brain function. I'm going to talk about a few things about the brain, and I'm going to tell you why I'm talking about those. So when a child is born, we are all hardwired as humans with certain things. These things are fight or flight, seeking pleasure and avoiding pain, seeking approval, avoiding disapproval, social connection, guilt, and empathy. Empathy is the one I want to talk about. Thankfully, empathy is one of those things we are hardwired from birth to have. Have you heard of something called mirror neurons? If you haven't heard the term, I'm sure you've experienced it. How many times have you yawned when you've seen a person yawn? Or cried at a sad movie? Or gotten scared when you're watching a scary movie? In our brain, we have something called mirror neurons, and that is what that is. In other words, our brains see an emotion in someone else, and then we sort of mimic or mirror that emotion. Mirror neurons are key to the social and moral underlying parts of our brain. When we observe someone's actions or feelings, our brains mimic or mirror that action or feeling, allowing us to connect with that person, but also to have empathy for that person. When we observe a person experiencing an emotion, if you were to look at our brains would be similarly firing as if we were having that emotion ourselves. Now, why in the world does this matter? Well, let's think about it. If we see sadness in someone, we feel sad. If we see fright in someone, we feel fright. If we see violence, we feel violent. So let's think about that in terms of the kinds of things our children are being exposed to, the types of TV they're watching, the types of video games they're playing. And before you come at me about video games, do some research. I mean, it is a thing. And if you think about mirror neurons as showing us if we see violence, we reflect violence. And we don't want that for our children. Violent television programs or movies or video games alerts that aggressive center of our brains, causing them perhaps to be more aggressive in real life. But I hope that you did find this helpful. So follow me, save this video, like, share it to your friends, and I'll see you the next time.